We are swimming in data. If you look at your phone right now, you likely have half a dozen tools tracking your money. Spreadsheets, budgeting apps, and push notifications telling you exactly when and where you swiped. Yet, despite this constant stream of information, many of us look at our bank balance at the end of the month with no idea where the cash actually went. Modern financial tools are designed to remove friction. You tap plastic against glass, or a subscription renews silently while you sleep. The physical sensation of parting with resources has vanished. Digital transactions occur so quickly that the brain often fails to register them. This speed bypasses the moment of hesitation, severing the cognitive link between taking an action and acknowledging a choice. The current financial crisis, for many, isn't a lack of data. It is that our technology prioritizes seamless tracking over emotional awareness, leaving us disconnected from our own behavior. In 1904, Hani Motoko, Japan's first female journalist, identified a specific societal gap. While women managed the majority of household resources, they lacked intentional tools or formal guidance to handle money with purpose. She introduced a financial ledger called the Kakeibo, pronounced Kakeibo. It ignores complex digital automation, relying instead on a deliberate return to analog tools, a pen and a physical notebook. The method's power lies in psychological friction. The physical act of handwriting forces the brain to slow down, creating a necessary pause to process information that a digital app would simply automate. Writing an amount by hand transforms the act of spending. It shifts the experience from a passive record into an active acknowledgement of a decision. Establishing your financial reality begins with the first of 4 core questions. How much money do you have available? You calculate your total income and subtract your fixed bills, rent, insurance, and utilities. The remaining balance is your actual playing field for the next 30 days. From that playing field, you immediately answer question 2. How much do you want to save? You choose a realistic target and set it aside at the very start of the month. Most people wait until the final day of the month to see if any cash remains. By moving savings to day 1, you create a non-negotiable contract with your future self, ensuring your goals are funded before daily spending begins. This approach flips the standard budgeting timeline. Making intentional decisions at the beginning of the month prevents the common cycle of end-of-month guilt. Question 3 tracks your daily progress. How much are you spending? The Kakeibo organizes every expense into a simple quadrant, designed to identify the specific human intent behind each purchase. The first category is survival, covering variable essentials like groceries. The second is wants, which captures non-essential purchases like takeout or clothes bought for pleasure. Culture accounts for spending that enriches the mind, such as books. Finally, unexpected tracks the inevitable surprises of life, like sudden repairs or last-minute gifts. At the end of each month, the process concludes with question 4. How can you improve? This reflection requires you to evaluate the balance between the 4 quadrants and see how they align with your goals. Sorting money into these human needs reveals your internal spending rhythm, providing a clear record of your habits and priorities. It turns the ledger into a tool for self-awareness, rather than a mechanism for financial judgment. Manually recording every purchase requires effort, which can feel daunting. However, you can approach this as a bounded 30-day experiment, rather than a permanent lifestyle change. Use those 5 minutes at the end of the day as a protective ritual. It is a deliberate pause, a moment to step away from digital burnout and commit to a physical act of self-care. A full month of physical tracking exposes your unique subconscious spending triggers and rhythms. This goes beyond simple bookkeeping to reveal why you make certain choices. The Kakeibo demonstrates that financial organization is an exercise in self-knowledge. When you understand your own patterns, money starts to support the life you actually want, instead of merely covering up moments of stress or boredom. Digital algorithms excel at tracking what you spend, but only you can understand why. Put down the apps for 30 days, embrace the friction of the pen, and reclaim intentional control over your financial reality.